Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 20th to the 26th. This is for Gemini and Gemini rising, and let's get to it. Let's jump right in. I'm actually really excited to do your reading this week. This is all about you. You know that. You know that. You can see everything underlined in red. Not only are we moving into Gemini season, Venus is moving into Gemini as well. And the biggest news of all, Jupiter moving into your sign. We will talk about that in a second, but you can just expect big shifts. Big shifts happening in your life right now. Winds of change. Literally, you being an air sign. I'll stop right there. But, moving into Gemini season, but you see the two Pluto trines, okay? Pluto being an Aquarius. So all this air energy that I really absolutely love. So definitely expect your life to start changing this week. Oh, for the better. We're talking about Jupiter here, but kicking it off on Monday, we officially move into, and you see also we have the two Pluto trines and Venus conjuncting Jupiter. We'll talk about that, but kicking off this week, Monday, we officially move into Gemini season. You are going to feel great. You're going to feel at home. You're going to feel really present. This is really nice for y'all. All right. With the sun in Gemini for the next 4 weeks. Happy birthday, Gemini. I'm so excited for you, especially as we move into Gemini season. At the same time, Venus and Jupiter does move into your sign as well. That is honestly a big, just think about this amplified energy that's happening right now for you with all this in your sign. So Sun in Gemini, being very social, being very outgoing, being very expressive, really feeling, back in the zone, especially with, Jupiter having been in Taurus for a whole year for you in your 12th house, the subconscious. So we're, definitely moving into all this, air energy, this Gemini energy, which is curiosity, being open-minded to trying new things, but even, being very communicative now, all right? Having a lot of conversations, really feeling empowered in that area, okay? The sun shining, all this light in your sign. Absolutely amazing. So when I say communication, yes, that can be through, in person, through Zoom calls, whatever it is, but also writing, okay? Remember, this is the third house that we're talking about. You rule the third house, but being very quick-witted, very crafty, being your Gemini self. I, again, really love this time for you. You could be taking a lot of short trips around this time. You could have a lot of moments with siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, even neighbors around this time as well. But it is just really refreshing for you. All right. Now, on Wednesday, we have the sun trining Pluto. Wow. So let me tell you how big this aspect is. As we know, the sun is in your sign. Pluto is in Aquarius. Pluto moved into Aquarius this year for the first time in 250 years. So we have not had this aspect in 250 years. This is going to be really big for you. Now, Pluto in Aquarius. Aquarius rules your 9th house. Spirituality, all right? Your belief system, how you see things, your philosophies, also education, okay? Learning new things, especially with the sun in your sign. Learning new things, okay? Higher education is also part of this, and so is travel, okay? So you see how there's the two travel houses like really lit in your chart. So yeah, you could be going on birthday trips. Yeah, you could be going on trips in general. Yeah, you could be very, so stimulated that you're inspired to take a trip. This is definitely going to be really nice for you, but I want you to know the sun trining Pluto in itself is just so empowering. It is so empowering. It is so nice. You could have some moments with money too. Pluto represents money, intimacy as well. So I really love what's happening here. I want you to use this day for empowerment, especially with authority figures, having conversations with authority figures, whether you're interviewing for a job or want a raise at your company or anything like that. This is just really nice. Okay. So take advantage of this aspect. It is going to be major. Again, we have another Pluto aspect, and the energies that are happening now really move into, mid-June too. So this isn't it. We have another Pluto aspect, another Pluto trine, and trines are like ridiculously abundant and auspicious. Okay, really, really nice harmonization there. So I really, really love this for you. Now on Thursday, yeah, a loaded day. Now, you will feel the energies of Thursday a few days before, a few days after. Really depends on your chart, but just any Gemini's definitely going to feel this a few days before and after. This is how strong of a day this is. If you saw your monthly forecast or even your annual forecast, you know that I said this full moon in Sagittarius is my favorite and the best full moon of 2024. This is a Jupiter ruled full moon. This is going to be major. This is going to be optimistic. It's going to be, again, travel could be a big thing for you around this time. It could also be, really big time for you spirituality is a really big thing here too. So there's this adventurous spirit here. Now, full moons typically bring conclusions, culminations to things. I want you to see this as a new beginning. Look at the other aspects happening this day. This is a new beginning for you, and I want you to see it as that. And especially with full moons, with endings come new beginnings, right? So there is new stuff happening for you. There's new things happening for you around this time. This is definitely going to be a time where it's almost like this fresh start energy, a lot of expansion around this time. That's what Jupiter does anyway. So really, really love this full moon for you. Really, really nice, especially if you are here. It is definitely going to be a major turning point. If you are here for partnerships or relationships, this full moon in Sagittarius falls in it's your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So there could be the beginning of a new one around this time, whether love, whether career, whatever resonates with you. There is definitely something special, especially because Venus moves into your sign this time. Speaking of love and relationships, this is Venus. Speaking of money, by the way, this is Venus moving into your sign. Speaking of creativity, Venus, okay? The luxuries, the fine things in life, Venus moving into your sign, Gemini. Hello, hurrah, huzzah. This is absolutely amazing. Now, Venus and Gemini, very mental connection, very craving that mental stimulation. And you're going to feel this for the next few weeks with Venus being in your sign. You're definitely going to be a lot more social, okay? A lot more social. It is, and with Pluto being in Aquarius, Aquarius is humanity, right? But it's also technology, so it could be very social through DMs and whatnot. But anyway, you get what I'm going here. The other thing that's happening is the best aspect of the week, asterisk here, Venus conjuncting Jupiter, the two benefic planets, leaving you this beautiful, wonderful, absolutely amazing gift. Now, here's the thing. Venus conjuncting Jupiter, even though Venus is moving into your sign, Venus conjuncting Jupiter is still happening in Taurus, okay? And so this is some big burst of intuition that you could have. This is something happening. The 12th house is your private sector. It's hidden things. So this could be a lot of things happening behind the scenes for you that you come into awareness later on. But this is just so absolutely profound and amazing. Now, Venus conjuncting Jupiter, and I think I mentioned this in your last week's reading. This is happening at 29 degrees. Now, without going too much into it, there's 30 degrees. Basically, what 29 degrees is, it's this parting gift. Okay, so we already had one with the new moon in Taurus. Now we have another one here with Venus conjunct Jupiter in Taurus. So think of it as like a graduation in an area of your life. Okay, as we move into Gemini season, all these shifts into your season, or even just like like that Miss America wave with a kissy emoji, whatever it is. I mean, this is just really, really special. You definitely will feel this rush of energy, and maybe even it's like this thriving energy. Okay. And it, especially intuitively for you, spiritually for you as well. You may find yourself doing the Pulp Fiction dance. Like, this is going to be a major aspect. Now, what makes this day even more powerful is, as you see, Venus and Jupiter sextiling Neptune. Oh my diddly days. This is huge. This is passion. This is compassion. This is imagination. This is even sexy energy. This, we're talking about Venus here, very social energy, but this is your imagination, your intuition, your creativity, your spirituality, healing, all of that heightened to a whole other level. We're talking the
27th dimension. This is so nice. I don't even know. I mean, like, this, take advantage of this, especially, the same day that Venus is conjuncting Jupiter in Taurus. Pay attention to your dreams, okay? Pay attention to your dreams. They could be telling you things. They could be giving you messages, okay? Maybe if you're dreaming that you're falling or you're flying or you're, have a first kiss. I don't know how old, maybe not a first kiss, but you know what I mean? Like, what does that mean to you? Pay attention to your dreams, okay? You have so much intuitive energy flowing through you with these aspects. So I really love this. Now, the big day, Gemini. I'm so excited. Saturday, May 25th, Jupiter moves into your sign. This is the first time that you've had Jupiter, the planet of good luck, good fortune, prosperity, expansion, wisdom, profit, belief, all of that good stuff in your sign, okay, in 12 years. Since 2012, 2013, I'm very excited for you, Gemini. Your life is about to change in a really big way. All about abundance here, all about abundance. And listen, this is really big. This is really big. Just think of Taurus passing the baton over to you. All right. So just again, this is just, your world is going to start expanding in this truly amazing way. Jupiter is now in a Mercury ruled sign. Mercury is your ruling planet. So a lot of communication, a lot of, again, that social fitness. You are definitely going to be in your zone. You are the social butterflies, but you are also the creatives, right? So your creativity is going to be through the roof. This is also a time where curiosity is highly associated with this, okay, with your sign. So doing new things. You're going to be doing so many new things this year. Remember, Jupiter is in your sign, not for until the end of the year, until June 2025, an entire calendar year. This is absolutely amazing. You absolutely deserve this. Just think mental stimulation, being very cerebral too. A lot of y'all could feel that way, but again, curiosity is a really big thing. Experiential is a key word. Being open-minded, though, is the main thing here, but just expect all this abundance, all this luck in your life, okay? Especially if you're, Gemini rising, for sure. Every Gemini is going to feel this. And if you have Jupiter and Gemini in your chart, I want to know. Leave a comment. I have Jupiter and Gemini in my birth chart, and I am also a Gemini rising 0 degrees. But Jupiter in my chart is later. So listen, I'll let you know what unfurls for me, okay, throughout the readings, but I want you to tell me too if you are, what's happening for you. This is big. This is big, Gemini. Every Gemini in the world is going to feel this abundance and this growth and expansion and just this good luck and prosperity. This is absolutely amazing. So I really, really love this for you. Definitely a lot of seeing the big picture. There is a lot of just even the way that you communicate could be like completely different. Just making sense of things, like communicating in a way where you do make sense of a lot of things, because remember, it's being open-minded, it's craving stimulation, but yeah, it really, really is like even communicating on so many different levels that you didn't even think that you could. But again, making sense of it all, kind of like, Amy Adams in Arrival, right? Like, just think that this is going to be big. This is going to be big. And I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of y'all start working with other people in a new capacity. So really love this for you. And then, as you know, the same day Venus is trining Pluto. This is absolutely amazing because Venus is in your sign right now. Pluto is, again, in Aquarius, another air sign. A lot of y'all are just definitely going to feel this. You're definitely going to feel this. Aquarius is your BFF, by the way, fellow air sign there. But Venus trining Pluto, yes, romance and sex. Big time here. Pluto brings that intimacy on a really deep level, right? Brings that intensity too. And then Venus, love and relationships. So yeah, do the math, but also money. money. Venus is also money, and so is Pluto. So there could be a lot of movement here in terms of that. Just also passions. This is a very passionate aspect. Just what are you passionate about? Where are you going to put that energy? So Gemini, again, what a week. What a week. We come to the week with Jupiter moving into your sign at the same time with Venus and the sun in your birthday season. And Mercury's going to join soon. All right. Mercury's going to join soon. It's going to be like a Coachella concert. A lot of social energy. You know, Mercury is the planet of communication and your ruling planet. But let's get started, Gemini. I'm very excited for you. Let's see what's going on for you for May 20th through the 26th. Again, this is for Gemini and Gemini rising. And if you want to read for your moon or your Venus, you're absolutely welcome to. If you know your chart, if you want more insight in those areas of your life. So let's do it. Let's see what's going on for you, Gemini, for May 20th to the 26th. So, Gemini, how are you? How's it going? Gemini, I do a traditional cult to craft spread, really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know we will. We will. Yeah. So Gemini, you know I love y'all too. Y'all are amazing. I'm very, very happy for you. Very excited for you. You've got opportunities coming. You've got an archangel in your future. You're good. There's a lot. This is a big week of transition, right? With the passing of the guard, the passing of the baton from Taurus to Gemini, two very different signs. So you're definitely going to feel that shift. You're definitely going to feel that shift. You got the Two of Pentacles. So already you're feeling not only the shift, but like things coming together for you. There's opportunities coming through, and there may be this sense of you needing to like balance everything. Even if you feel like you're taking on too much, there's that sense of like, okay, I feel a lot more confidence in myself. Pluto's activated, trining these other planets. It's all about my personal empowerment. I got Jupiter moving into my sign. I'm in my birthday season. I got Venus in my sign. So yeah, there is this sense of making everything come together, finding that balance, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of Geminis are thinking of leaving careers or, doing something in your life where you're making this change, and now it's adjusting to that change and making everything balanced in your life. Okay. It is Pentacles. So yeah, definitely like there could be some money matters involved with that as well. It really could also be your transformation. Money matters for sure, because it is a Capricorn card as well. Capricorn rules your 8th house. And so 8th house is also transformation. So I do want you to think that, and you really could, in the first half of the week, we do have the moon in Scorpio, right? From Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that is your 6th house of everyday activities, your routines. Work matters as well. And so there could be a lot of activity there for you in terms of your daily life and shifting things and putting a lot of intention in that, in terms of what are the things that I'm going to do to feel, this balance in my life where everything is a little bit more adjusted for me. Now you have the 7 of Cups in the heart of your spread. So yes, opportunities for sure, but you got to know what you want. You got to know what you want. This is a card where, first it is another Scorpio card that, that's Capricorn, but this is now a Scorpio card. And like I said, the moon in Scorpio for the first half of the week. And so that is your 6th house. So there's again, that shift where there's something that it's seeing all these opportunities in front of you and now identifying which path you're going to take, and knowing deep down in your bones, mind, body, spirit, everything, like what you truly want. Like you feel it, you really feel it, and going after that now, with the 7 of Cups, really great, because that is showing opportunities. Okay. You see 7 cups there, but there is that sense of like, 7 really is desire, right? So what you desire, what does your heart desire? Venus, all about desire. What is that you're desiring, right? Being in your sign, really taking that time this week to really understand, because you're on the brink. You're on the brink of moving into the heart of your birthday season, of, moving into Jupiter being in your sign for a whole year. Put that energy out there. Put that energy out there, and you will see everything start moving in the direction that you have created for yourself. Now, you do have the Nine of Cups in your challenge area, so don't sit on any opportunities, okay? Don't sit on any opportunities. And be open to opportunities that are going to happen for you, all right? This is a card of complete satisfaction, so you've got to find that within you, okay? And with that said, you got to open up your heart to a lot of different things. I feel like you're already going to be doing it naturally this week when you look at your spread here. So it's almost just like a gentle reminder to really pursue the things that you want, the things that are going to fulfill you emotionally, all right? You have 2 cups cards here, all right? So what's going to fulfill you emotionally? And again, it seems like you are already moving in that direction. It feels like this transitory week for you. And it is a transitory week with all these planets shifting into your sign. All right. So now you have the, and it could be career related for sure, right? It definitely could be with the 9 of Cups here, Pisces card, Pisces, Saturn and Neptune in Pisces in your 10th house of career, public recognition, honors, achievements, leadership, a lot of that. So really feeling that shift, what is going to fulfill you emotionally, because cups are emotions and also love and relationships as well. All right. So that could be a big thing for you. You have another 7 here. You have the 7 of Wands. So again, there is this sense of really, really, really needing to communicate this week, but doing it in a way where you don't feel like really guarded. You feel like you do have that confidence. You have that confidence. This is a card of valor, standing your ground, drawing a line in the sand. Like if people have been pushing you over, it's like, no more. I'm not going to take it. I value myself. I know my value. I know my worth. That's what this card is all about. So really standing your ground, and in order to move forward, to feel that empowerment. Now, well, that card flipped over, but the Empress. Wow. Okay. So there's a clarifier. And at that moment, if you want to use it with the 8 of Cups, there we go. This is moving forward. This is knowing something's better for you. This is finding that passion, that power, that empowerment, as indicated with the red cape and the red boots here, to move forward for the things that you deserve. Nothing's wrong with these cups, by the way. He just knows something's better for him. And this is a game-changing moment with the eclipse happening. Now, another thing that's happening here, this card is attributed to Saturn in Pisces. Hello. Again, a lot of career matters could be a big thing for you, and I won't be surprised, especially with Saturn being in Pisces. We're pretty much at the halfway point, but definitely like really, really making that change now. This is it. You're making a big change. And it's got to be really great with the Empress. This is huge. This is abundance. This is love on a whole other. Speaking of passions, right? This is passion. This is passion, love, unconditional love, being in touch with their superconscious, abundance in this major way. This is someone who's very comfortable, who's just sitting in this, she's not even, you see how comfortably she's lounging in her chair. Okay. Not like, like a queen sitting, like she's lounging, she's comfortable. This is all about comfort. You're moving into this area of comfort. You even see the symbol of Venus in this stone-shaped heart here. Venus having moved into your sign this week, you will start feeling that in a big way, and there's something new happening here. Okay, something new brewing for you. This is the Empress. Okay, there is that abundance she brings, but 3 is all about growth, advancement, but also creation, the birth of new things. Okay, she's even pregnant. Okay, and so there is, when I say that growth, you see the pomegranates all over her dress, representing that richness of fertility, right, of growth, of things happening. You even see the golden wheat here, indicating this new crop, something new. All right. So there's something new that's going to bring you a lot of pleasure. You just got to really know what you want, but it seems like that's your mission this week, moving toward that. All right. Now you have Temperance in your future. Absolutely amazing. I really do want you to pay attention to this full moon in Sagittarius, which again, you will feel days before, days after. This is a powerful full moon. It's the best full moon of the year. Temperance attributed to Sagittarius. So, hey, pay attention to Thursday, okay? Pay attention to this whole week. I mean, this is your week. Temperance is really great, especially when you look at what's happening here. Remember, you have the 2 of Pentacles that we started off with. In your future, you have Temperance, right? absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing, because remember I said a little bit of imbalance. So you balancing things in your life, this is total balance. This is not only balance, but knowing it, like mind, body, spirit, right? A lot of that spiritual energy, the balance between the subconscious, the conscious, and that would be very relevant to you leaving Taurus season. As I said, Jupiter having been in Taurus with a lot of other planets in Taurus, right? Just recently in your 12th house, the subconscious, as you move into your physical realm, as you move into your world of Gemini, all these planets moving into your sign. So it's all about you. Now you can even see her foot on the water, foot on the land, right? And so that is, consider the water, the lake, the body of water here, like the collective unconscious, like I said, the subconscious, and then the foot on the land, the conscious. So it's almost like that merging of what's possible and what's real, right? Coming after the 7 of Cups. Come on. You know you're good. You know you're good. And, you do have an archangel here, a lot of enlightenment. This is a card that's saying, as long as you know what you want, especially with the 7 of Cups in the heart of your spread, as long as you know what you want, put all your energy toward it and start moving toward it again, which it seems like you're naturally going to do this week. Everything's going to be golden. You don't have to worry. You don't have to stress. That's what temperance is. It's self-restraint. It literally means self-restraint, right? And so it's finding that right balance. It's finding that right balance, but also that self-restraint in terms of not worrying about your future, not having any stress about your future, knowing that everything's going to happen for you, okay? Enjoying the moment, enjoying the now, all right? That's what awareness is, okay? That's what, intuition is. That's everything, all right? Now, let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, Gemini. Y'all, this is a big week for you. This is a big week for you, all right? Sound like a newscaster. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Let me know what's going on. Tell me what's going on. I really want to know what's happening with Geminis. I'm so excited for you. I'm really excited for you, okay? And I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. So, and you're good. You're absolutely good. Don't even mess with me, Gemini. You're good. This is, do you want a mic drop? I'll give you one. You're going to get a mic drop. You're really good. This is your week. Let's get started. You got the 6 of Cups. Hello. Hi. Absolutely amazing. So what's really interesting, what I said about temperance, not even worrying about your future, like that everything is going to happen for you, okay? Being confident in yourself, right? 6 of Cups, this is a card where you can let your guard down. This is the biggest house in tarot, indicating the most protection, the most security, the most comfort. You're great. You're great. You see the 2 kids here representing your inner child, okay? So letting your hair down, long hair, no hair, okay? I'm going to show you something here, Gemini. You even see, okay, like every little detail in tarot is very significant. You see right here where my finger's tapping, the guard leaving, okay? Leaving. They don't need him anymore. You can let your guard down. Okay? Especially like if there's been any self-sabotage energy or fears that you've been like really like grappling with, especially with all that 12th house activity. The 12th house it does rule like self-sabotage and fears and whatnot, like low energy frequencies in that sense. It's like you're over it. You have the 7 of Wands in your crown. Like you're over it. You're just, okay, I've done with it. You're going to let my guard down. I know everything's going to happen for me, because you also got the Ace of Wands in your external factors area. Like I said, something new is opening up for you this week. You're moving into it. And this is just the beginning. You're going to be like, you're great. Aces usher in that new change, new beginnings, new opportunities, new cycles. And you're going through a major new cycle right now. Wands, your passions, your ideas, your ambitions, but creativity as well. But very work related too, if you are here for work. And you do see the leaves sprouting from that wand. Like things are about to like grow for you. As indicated with the Empress as a clarifier here, all that growth that I was talking about. Jupiter moving into your spine. Jupiter moving into your sign. that expansion, right? That prosperity, good fortune, good luck. And then remember, coming after temperance, amazing. Especially remember, temperance is Sagittarius. So remember, the full moon is Sagittarius. I don't want you to see it as an ending. I want you to see it as this new beginning that is clearly happening for you. Just know what you want. Now, you also got the Hierophant. So much spiritual energy for you, and you will definitely feel that for the next 20 years with Pluto in Aquarius for 20 years. Really, really big in your ninth house of spirituality. So it's, and when I say that, for y'all, I want you to think of, sure, like being more spiritually moved, spiritually active, trusting your intuition more, but in the most basic sense, pursuing this meaningful, what you find meaningful for your life. Okay. This is absolutely amazing. And there is this sense where, that's going to expand for you and that's going to build for you. And you're going to just naturally feel it with Pluto in Aquarius, and also being on this bigger platform, all right? Being on this bigger platform where you are more influential, where you are, people look up to you, okay? Now, lastly, King of Wands in your final outcome, like, yeah, you're good. You're good. Really, really, really nice here. I love this kind of circle that's happening here. And I say that because, well, you have the Ace of Wands with the King of Wands, both in your staff, King of Wands in your final outcome. This is epitome of fire. Fire is passion, right? Fire is, the fire element. Well, anyway, the reason why I like this, it's almost like this, the Ouroboros, the Ouroboros, right? The depiction of the, snake eating its tail, the salamander eating its tail. Well, beginning and end, right? So the unity of all things changes. Well, you see not only the Ouroboros in his throne here, okay? So you're definitely this new thing happening for you, this change. You also see the salamander that also represents change, all right? And this is the king he's the cool king. He's the fun king. He's all about passions. He is, remember when I talked about that stimulation with all this Gemini energy, all these planets moving into Gemini? Well, look at him. He's leaning out of his throne. He can't sit still. He is ready to pursue his passion, make other people's passions come true. He is all about that passion. He is someone who is a big authority, huge leader. This is you sitting in this throne, finally, like in this place where you're expressing your passions and absorbing and feeling it, and leadership energy here. He is also the entrepreneur. If you are here for work or career, really big, something new is coming through. You're definitely going to be noticed more. This is big. This is really big, Gemini. The other thing that I was going to say is, back to that circle of life that I was talking about. King of Wands is Leo, all right? Leo rules your third house, and you are the native ruler of the third house. So you see what's happening there, okay? And so big. This is big. Third house, again, communication, logic, thinking, even travel, even you get everything that I said earlier, but even still, this is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely amazing. You're moving into a lot of abundance here. You're moving into a lot of abundance, and it doesn't even matter where, if I did pull a clarifier anywhere, it would have been the Empress, right? It would have been the Empress anywhere that I pulled it, but you know that you're good. You're moving into this abundance. I'm very excited for you. This is a week. This is a week. Gemini, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, let me know what's going on. You're good. You're absolutely good. I'm very excited for what's happening next week as well. And even like the first week of June. We have more coming for y'all. Okay. We have more coming for y'all. Thanks again, Gemini. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.